Okay, this is Gail Foxworthy talking to all you out in America's Dairyland. I'm here at the Ritter Farm in Byron, Michigan, and I'm with Brad Ritter. He milks about 225 cows, free stalls, beds with sand. Brad, you had a competitive brand sand saver at one time, and that was in the steam up barn, if I remember right.
Yep.
And you ended up replacing that with our bedding saver, well, with another product, and that didn't work too good. Now you've got these,
Yes.
the bedding saver mats. And so a couple of questions briefly. You got a ballpark idea where you're at on sand savings?
We actually ran this section of stalls at one time with no, previous to this we had a mattress system that was supposed to work in conjunction with sand, which it worked, but the maintenance was getting a little too outrageous. But this section we actually tore out and ran back as deep bedding, and immediately we saw at least double the sand usage, and then we reinstalled the mattresses and went back, and then with the additional maintenance costs from replacing the top covers about every 5 to 6 years, we found your product, and we are now down to the last quarter of this barn this spring will be transitioned over to the sand saver.
So ballpark, you're thinking you're in the
Cut in half.
Okay. Now, you got them in the dry cows? Or?
Yes, this here, once this quarter of this lactating group is done, every dry cow, pre-fresh, every mature cow will be on your product.
Okay. So right now the dry cows are not?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They already are.
Do you see them digging more than lactating cows?
No.
Not necessarily?
Nope.
Okay. All right. And then we're looking at 2 rows of free stalls here that you bedded Monday.
4 days ago.
4 days ago. And you're running about 15%?
Oh, 20%.
20% over?
We typically will put in an 18 stall run here. We'll use one 6-foot sand shooter bucket for 7 days. That's it.
Say that again. And there's how many stalls to this bulkhead?
Yep, 18 stalls here. We will use one 6-foot wide sand shooter bucket of sand for 7 days. That's it.
Okay, so that's
what this got on Monday.
Is that a 2-yarder?
Oh no.
Not
between a yard and a half.
Yard and a half, okay. And you made a comment when we first walked in here that they do look pretty uniform for. Have you touch them up when you go get the cows for the? Is that right?
Yep.
You use the big boot, no rake.
Yeah, a couple of my guys will grab a kind of like a cement come along scraper deal. They'd rather do that, and all we do is knock the manure off the back curb.
Okay.
And very little leveling because we're running about 2 inches of sand, and you can do that with your boot. It doesn't pack in.
When we have in our installation sheet shows that these are to go in level. Yeah, and so then the bed stays leveler. Cows getting up and down, no problem. None at all.
None.
And questions that I get asked a lot is how do you? Everybody's concerned about the back here, leaky milk, urine. You've got sand below these.
Yep, compacted sand below them.
Okay.
They drain wonderful. That was one issue we had with the old recessed mattresses system is
they wouldn't drain.
It drains so slow.
Oh,
and
okay.
These we don't. Our sand is stored outside, so we can take wet sand, and within 24 hours she's dried right out. After putting it.
Yeah, I'll be darned. Longevity. You got any gut feel for how long these will last?
No, long time. We haven't touched them. We've had some in now for what,
2014.
Okay. So
that's 6 years.
6 years. The best thing about them is we install them, we bury them in sand, and I don't want to see them again.
They're like field tile. They work 24/7.
Exactly.
In a way.
And the biggest thing
Okay.
is you go into so many barns and you've got ridged up sand underneath the dividers and dished out sand this way, and consistency.
Consistency.
We
It does.
preach about consistency about everything else we do in the dairy industry and how cows love consistency. It's no different here.
Well, it does look pretty uniform down through there.